Hi, my name is Bob Hunt. I work over in the IT department, and I've been asked to talk a little bit about how the challenges and what I actually did to quit smoking. Um, I actually was a smoker for about 30 years, and during that 30-year time, I quit a couple of times. One time was for 7 years, and they always talk about how something maybe stressful in your life will lead you back to that. Well, in that case, we had bought a house. My first wife and I bought a house, and we were doing a lot of work on it. And I bummed a cigarette from one of the guys who was doing some work there. And sure enough, what didn't take much longer than that, I was smoking again. Over the years, I probably tried to quit maybe 10 times. And I would quit for, maybe a month at a time or whatever. And yet I'd always go back, and it really wasn't until I came to the lab that I had an opportunity, and I would say a lot of opportunities to quit. The lab makes it a little bit more difficult for you to smoke, with the designated areas where you have to go. So you'd have to go away from your job more often to do that kind of thing, and being as dedicated I am to my work, I didn't want to be, doing that. So I would smoke maybe 5 cigarettes on my way to work, and I would leave it at lunch and go out and smoke 3 or 4 cigarettes. And then by the time I got home, I'd smoke again, and I'd probably end up smoking a pack a day, which I knew wasn't that good for me. So when I finally saw that the lab had a program to help you with different things that you could get, one would be Chantix. I think another one was the Nicorette patch. These different products, I thought I would give them a shot. I had already tried Nicorette before, or the Nicoderm patch. The gum I did not really like, but I thought I would try Chantix. And the very first time I tried it, it worked for quite a while. And then that's one thing. Any of these things will work. It's just that you have to set your mind to doing it. And I think when it comes to changing behaviors, especially something like smoking, you got to give yourself at least 3 months. I think if you can make it past 3 months, you're pretty much safe. But one thing that I learned in all my years of trying to quit smoking was that, for me, smoking is an addiction, very much like alcoholism. And any alcoholic will tell you that they can't have one drink. And all those times that I tried to quit smoking, and all the times that I started smoking again, it always started with that one cigarette. And I always thought, oh, I can have one and that's it, but it always led back to that. So the very last time I quit smoking was just over 2 years now. I would say after about 7 months, my wife came home. She had a stressful day at work, and she had a pack of cigarettes with her, and she said, I have to tell you, I broke down. I bought a pack of cigarettes, and I said, honey, that's great. When you're ready to quit, you smoke them, but I'm not going to have any. Because I knew that if I had one, I would be smoking again. And number two, I knew all the time and the effort that I had dedicated to quit smoking this time. And it wasn't worth it for me to go back. So all I can say is, if you want to quit, and I really think you should, give it a shot. And if you fail the first time, if you fail the 6th or 7th time, keep trying, because eventually you'll quit. So good luck.